Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Boy, things seem to be happening in coincidence or planning or whatever. Doesn't make any difference. First, you have the two unexplained PSA announcements in New York about a nuclear strike. And then you have Joe Biden promising Iran will never get a nuclear bomb, as well as Israel. The United States and Israel earlier this year were holding joint military bombing, mock bombing raids on Iranian nuclear facilities, and they were going nicely until John Kerry and other anti Semites in this administration leaked out the plans to the Iranians, which caused some concern. So Israel has gone silent on their plans of when and how to destroy the nuclear facility because the United States cannot be trusted, and I can't blame them. Now, with Joe Biden that completely botched the Middle East visitation and once again said to the Saudi king and crown prince, Iran, who is Saudi Arabia's enemy, will never get a nuclear bomb and they will use force to stop it. Well, Iran has ears, and they shot back and said, listen, we don't need your permission, we don't need any agreement, and we are fully capable right now of making a bomb. And that is a statement that is heard loud and clear around the world. And the Ayatollah said, yeah, we can make a bomb. We're 60% completed. It's enough to make a small bomb, but a bomb still. And we can send it on our missiles deep in the heart of Israel and wipe them off the face of the earth. That threat did not go unnoticed. Israel has shot back and said, you will not have a bomb, you will not send it into our country, and the time and place of our choosing, we will destroy this facility. Things are escalating very, very rapidly in the Middle East, and not for the better. So we are waiting in anticipation for a strike on the facility, which could and probably will facilitate World War III. The reason I say that is at the same time, Joe Biden is sending in highly advanced weaponry into Ukraine that are working very well in destroying Russian artillery, tanks, infantrymen, but now has pledged not only to send more taxpayer money to Ukraine, but now they are going to send F-15 strike fighters this fall, as said by the State Department. Now, there are people walking that back, there are people walking it forward. Nobody knows the whole truth except when it was promised that they will be delivered, and that has caused a lot of controversy, especially sending long-range artillery. And Putin has said, if any military arms and ammunition reach into Russia and land on Russian soil, that provider will be declared an act of war. And the United States, by sending jets, if they do, as well as long-range missile systems, which the Ukrainians currently have now and are using it very effectively, along with F-15 Strike Eagles, which they said they would do at least a dozen to even things up, we could be escalating into World War III very, very quickly in a short amount of time if Israel strikes Iran this fall, the same time if the United States sends them fighter jets and long-range missiles which strike in there. Bombs could be flying both directions to the destruction of mankind. Something to think about. It's not fear porn. You can read it online. You can hear the speeches. You can see the people. And in the meantime, Anthony Blinken, the do-nothing buffoon, is saying, well, I'm not sure what we're going to do. We've never really done that. Blah, 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 blah. But Jake Sullivan from the Defense Department, the liar who framed President Trump in the Russian collusion, Jake Sullivan, has said, yeah, we're going to do that. You think about that, and that should prompt you to be prepared even more. In case things go south even further, we're going to need to have food, water, medicine, battery-operated flashlights, and everything else. Things could get dark real quickly. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I certainly do appreciate you. I thank you for your comments, even if they're, not in full agreement. But you're welcome to this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. As I said, get yourself right with God and get baptized, submerged in water in the name of Jesus Christ. Greg out.